Hey everybody, I'm going to take you through using the Abbey Lever Setter in conjunction with the hanger alignment gauge to see if we can't get some control levers properly positioned or equally positioned on a set of drop bars here. You can use this same combination with a flat bar or riser bar to get those controls in the same position if you'd like. Basically the procedure is the same. One thing to be mindful of is a lot of times when we working with product identified by a manufacturer with measurements or centering marks or anything like that, I would say use at your own risk. Better off just using some devices. We have good measurement skills and some of these alignment tools to be able to get things positioned properly for yourself or for your customer. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove my compression bolt and my top cap from the headset assembly here. And on this particular setup, I've also got an additional spacer on top of the stem. And just so I can guarantee that I get good contact with the lever setter when I put it in place, I'm going to remove the spacer that I have here and put a little taller one on there. That's giving me a bit more gap between the top of the steer, or in this case the top of the compression assembly, and the lever setter. The other point in doing this is that we're more likely to get a nice interface between the lever setter and, we'll just say, the entire steering assembly or the fork, taking out the possibility of a steer tube that's not cut perpendicular to the length of the tube, so that we'll get that lever setter in nice contact. So I threaded that down into my star nut, set nicely against that spacer that I installed. And next I'm going to go ahead and thread my hanger alignment gauge into the lever setter. Just snug that in place. Now, it's up to you to decide which side you want to start on, and it's also up to you to decide what point on the lever that you're going to use to identify the position of one compared to the other. Now, prior to this, I used a nice piece of dowel that I know is straight, and I worked on getting the position of the levers, their rotation inward or outward, the same from one side to the other. Now I'm going to have to go back and verify that if I do need to make an adjustment on this setup. So I'm going to go ahead and extend the hag out, and I'll loosen it up, and I'm going to go with what I'll consider the outermost top of the lever at this point. And I'm going to bring that into position and snug the hag up, and then come back and verify that got a nice point of contact there. And I'll come over to the other side and basically just brushing and making contact in the exact same point. So in this case, the process of getting the levers installed in there went relatively easily. I'm going to say I cheated a bit and got things in a good point using this before the video. But if I do need to readjust these, I've got the levers at a point where they're fixed in place and not going to move, but with little or no effort I'm able to move them. So I did move that right side lever. Just come back over and verify that, yep, I just got a brush of contact there, and come to that same point on the left hand lever, and that looks good. Now I move the right lever, and I can come back and just find something, 2 points of contact on the drop, and then a point to identify on the body of the lever itself, just to see that your levers are rotated properly on the handlebar. And I've got the height in a good position, so that allows me to get in, torque the band clamp bolts to the proper value dictated by the manufacturer. I don't think it would be a bad idea after you've done that to come back and just verify position. So I could just leave my lever setter and hag in place, get the appropriate sized wrench to get in there, torque those fasteners up, and then just verify the position's correct. So that's the lever setter tool used in combination with the hanger alignment gauge.